So Relola is a platform for agents to share all things local. So what does that actually mean? So agents have a hard time creating content and even harder time distributing it. So Relola is an easy way for them to do that in one tool.
Very cool.
You're like, what does that actually mean?
Tell me, what does that actually mean?
So content is hard. Creation is hard. So what we're trying to do is solve the problem of creating these easy, digestible bits of content. So you're in the park, a dog park, and you want to share something about like the entrance of the gate or something like that. So you can take a picture of it, create a little bit of intelligence, and an insight is what we call it, and then you choose where it's published in your social channels, in your email, in your text. And we're going to be integrating many, many more platforms where agents live for distribution.
Sounds interesting.
I know, right?
I need to check it out. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So tell me, you're in the marketing side of the business.
I am, yeah.
Have you ever sold real estate?
I have never sold real estate. No, I've sold my own homes. Where I think I connect to this audience is the fact that I've had my own very small businesses before. I had a company called Happykins where I made cloth napkins for kids, a company called Lucky Bug where I made Crafty Girls keepsake kits, so kits for baby showers and bridal showers, and then I've also had my own PR consulting company for Minnie A. Moon. So I understand sort of the heart and the pain of a very small business. So even though I'm not selling real estate, I haven't sold homes, I actually understand the pressures and the challenges of running a very small business or a micro business.
So tell me, what are you doing here at Inman Connect for Inman today?
Sure. So I'm an Inman ambassador. So part of my role is to connect people with people that they haven't met before. So I'm on the prowl for people who want to have introductions. I'm also running the marketing track today, so I'm very excited about that because I had the privilege of interviewing the 9 speakers today in advance to get a sneak peek of what they're talking about today in today's marketing track. So very excited about that. And then I get to wind it all up into actionable insights for the end of the day in a session today at 4:20 about marketing insights to take back to the audience, to their office. So a full day of meetings and lots of learning, but most importantly, helping people find connections to each other, looking for connections for people, and just really being a part of the scene.
That's so cool. I can't wait to watch. So you've had a little sneak peek at what some of the speakers are going to be sharing. Yes. Anything that really stood out or interested you?
Yeah, I'm all about the story this year. For me, like all of the tech and the tools, have really kind of pulled us out in marketing, and I'm just trying to pull it back in, right? And have that human story, that one-to-one, and using the tech and the tools to be able to have that intimate relationship with your customers, right? And so that's the tech that most excites me. How do you tell your story? What is your story? Why are you put on this planet to be uniquely you? And helping the real estate world sort of understand the importance of telling that story, and that's what I'm hoping to do today.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. So let me ask you this. For newer agents,
yes, what
do you think some of the common pitfalls or mistakes are for brand new agents coming into the marketplace?
Yeah, everybody just wants to, sort of emulate the people who are winning, right? And so that's great because you can see success in others, but so often new agents kind of lose themselves in the process. And I want agents to remember what and why they have to offer to the conversation, right? So not try to be like somebody else, but really embrace and own the thing that they have to offer their community and their customers. So
you're all about that personal little tidbit that only you have.
100%.
So what's your tidbit?
I'm a yogi, right? So I always go back to like seeing the goodness in others, right? I love to see that in people. I love to connect deeply with people and help people remind themselves just how cool they actually are. So that's kind of my story.
Namaste.
Namaste, right? Hey, there you go.
So let me ask you a little bit about technology.
Yeah.
If there was one piece of technology you could go back and kill before it started, would there be?
That's a very good question. I don't know, right? I'm kind of like, just we are where we are at. The key is, I think, not over-consuming anything, just trying to find that balance in all. And maybe Snapchat for my kids, but, you know, like, it's, you know, the thing that's scary about technology, but also wonderful, is this ability to have mass communications, right? And so, you know, it's dangerous, and especially for, you know, as a mom and seeing my children, right? They are doing, you know, we could screw up when we were kids, you know? You pass a bad note, it sees, you know, the light of 10 people. You know, our kids are in this mode where if they make decisions, I mean, it could have, like, significant lasting consequences. And I guess that's the kind of thing that kind of keeps me up, so.
Yeah.
Mass distribution. I love it, right? I'm
right.
all about it, but at the same time, it can be dangerous, and just sort of hyper aware of the danger involved.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Well, where do you think technology is going?
I'm a sci-fi guy, you know, girl, guy, whatever, right? I love sci-fi. Okay. So you know, the implants, I think that's where we're heading. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think that it's inevitable. You know, chips are being planted today in our bodies. And I do think that we're moving into this hyper-targeted ability to have that direct conversation as a marketer, right? So, which means the experience of the Minority Report, you know, welcome Mr. Yakamoto, right? Where the advertisers know so much about us contextually that they'll be able to deliver this high value content that's really relevant and really interesting to us as individuals. That's exciting and scary at the same time. And we'll need to proceed with caution to make sure that we navigate those waters ethically, you know, navigate them ethically.